Total how many terms? 5 terms. Arrange first concept. Arrange then as ascending order. How do you arrange? 11. Hmm. How many times 19 is repeated? Twice and 20. Whenever values are repeated, it is easy, student. It is a mode concept. First, mean, median, mode. You have to find mean, median, and mode. They might ask for 3 marks. If not, they won't ask such questions. But still, completed, they might ask it for MCQ. Look here. 11, 7, 17, 19, 19, and 23. First, mean. How do you calculate mean, students? If only one value is given, how do you calculate sum of observation divided by? Apply that formula. Next, for median, you have to count the number of terms. How many terms are there? 5. 5 is odd or even? Odd. For odd, what's the formula? 2. Next, what is mode? Mode is the number of value which is repeated more times. Which number? Which number is repeated more? 19. Mode I read. Mode 19 is the answer. Mean will you all complete? Mean and median? Okay, even median I'll complete. Median is 5 plus 1, 6 divided by 2. Third term. Which is the third term, students? Third term is still 19. 19 is the answer. Complete mean. Is it clear, Adya, Joanna? Did you understand? Mariana? Yesterday I taught you all, students. I showed you all how to solve. It is not that tough. It's a simple concept. Okay, this. I want you all to solve first main, third question. Next. Second main I'll solve. Second main I'll teach. Look at the fourth main. In fourth main, 4, 5, 6. Everything is arranged in ascending order. Respond. First value is arranged in ascending order. How do you find mean mode? When two values are given, you'll know the formula. Mean which method do we use for mean? Direct method. Use direct method. Next, median. For median, when two values are given, what's the extra table we need? We need cumulative frequency. So I want you all to solve the fifth question. Will you all try these two questions? First main, third, and fifth. All of you all. Response, students. Only if you all complete, we'll be able to complete the next few questions. Okay, these are the two questions. First main, third one, and fifth question. Is it clear? All of you all? After the class, I'll be asking you questions. Yeah, I'll be asking questions you'll complete. Fine. I'll give you all 10 minutes time. Complete these two. First main, third one. Fifth one. Let me mark one more question. First main, third, fifth. Third question. For third question, what do we need to find, students? All the values are just mode. Third question. What is asked? Modal size meaning is mode. How do you find? First, you have to arrange in ascending order. Whichever is presented more number of times, that is the answer. Is it clear? All of you got the instruction? Start doing, students. First main, third question, fifth question. You should write all the values, students. 0, 1, 2, whatever is given. Yes, students completed. How long? Mariana, Joanna, Adia done. Diyashri. Oh, complete. There are only three types, students. First type, this. Second type is what you're solving now. Okay, third type is the graph. That's it. This exercise is done. What about others? Still doing? Not completed. See, Naomi, Mariana, if you don't remove reply, I'll remove you from the meeting. Hmm? Now, how many times to ask you? If you're so stubborn, if you don't want to reply, just log out, watch the recording. What about Adia? Completed? Where is Joanna? Was Joanna there? Yeah, tell me the value, students. What's the first one? Sum 4, 5, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 15, 24 divided by 10. Use 15 method. The answer is 2.4. Next, Naomi, tell the next one. What's the value? Why 5 by 2? What is wrong with you? Next, Then, which is fifth term? 2 plus 3. What's the answer? Hmm. What do you get? 2.5. Mode, which is repeated more number of time. Tell me, which is repeated more number of time. Which value? 3, right? So 3 is the answer. You shouldn't write how many times it is repeated. You should write the number 3. Okay, 3 is the answer. All of you got the same answer. Shall we try the next one? They might not ask this students. They'll ask this one, the fifth kind of question for 3 marks. There are very less chance, but this definitely they'll ask such question. First, ascending order. Arrange in ascending order. Is it already arranged? Okay, the model class daily wage is 300. Find the mean, the number of working getting daily wages. Number of working getting 250, 260 or more, less than 200. Okay. Seventh one later. See, from 1 to 16, which one did I give? Fifth or sixth one? Fifth one, right? Number 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Then we have frequency F. I'll just write F. Yes, Joanna, tell me all the CF what you got cumulative frequencies. Yeah, one. Okay, one minute, one minute. What do we need to find in this question? Fifth question. The fifth question, entire fifth question, what do you need to find? Ah, that is the chapter's name, right? Mean, median, mode is what we need to find. Main concept. Okay. Tell me mean formula. What is mean when two values are given? Summation of? No, no, no. When two values are given, it's not sum. I think you have to. Have you completed the question? Why? What were you doing, Joanna? How long do you want? It's been 20 minutes, right? What were you doing, Joanna, when I gave you time to solve? Which which value did you take? Which value did you take? No, each and every time you give the some or the other reason, Joanna. You're not giving the right answer. Either you take wrong answer, wrong question, wrong formulas. It's such a simple concept. Even this, if you're not able to solve, fed up of asking you questions, explaining, teaching. You're in 10th standard. If I teach once all this concept, other students are unable to understand and solve. What is the problem with you? Then, then why you're not solving it, John? If you just sit and look, how will you be able to score? That's the reason when I give test, you are getting confused. You don't know what to solve. You're just sitting and watching. During the test, you're not able to solve. I'd given 15 minutes. See, in that 15 minutes, you are busy with texting your friends or other things. What is the use now? Does it benefit you? No, texting or using phone, whatever it is. Or what were you doing, Joanna? What were you doing for this 15 minutes? You tell, okay, I was wrong. You weren't using phone. What were you doing for this 15 minutes? Tell me, I'm not shouting at you. I'm just asking, what were you doing for this 15 minutes? Hmm. Don't even know the formula, giving wrong formula. See, whatever you were doing in that 15 minutes, it's waste, and it's of no use. You could have at least done the question. By now, you should have completed. Anyways, if you're like this, I won't ask you questions. Next, tell me the value, student. Summation of xi fi. This is the formula. Next, median. How do you solve median? How do you solve median? All of you will respond. For median, what do you need? No, no, no. What do you need first? For median, what do we need? Naomi, Mariana, respond. For median, what do we need? Naomi, Mariana, Adia. It's already in ascending order. That is fine. Which order even you have to check? Tell me, Adia. What is that order even? Okay, how do you check order even? You tell me the logic. Tell me what order even you have to check. Okay, you tell me how to solve this, Adia. Tell me the next one, median. How do you solve median? Respond. How do you solve median? Same thing. Both you both are there, Adia and Joanna. Okay, just attend the class, not concentrating, not writing, chit chatting. Once the class gets over, you'll leave. Tell me, Adia, you have understood, you have completed, right? What you have to do? What's the next step? Respond. Are you there online? Tell me how to solve. Hmm. Why n plus 1 divided by 2? What's the reason? Where is that given number of terms? Where is it given? Okay. Where is it given? See, 5 is odd, 10 is even, 15 is odd, 20 is even. So what do you mean by that? What do you mean by even odd? Don't know, right? Don't know how to solve? It is wrong, Adya. You're just looking the answer from somewhere and telling n plus 1, but you're not able to explain this. N plus 1. Respond, unmute and respond. And then everything is wrong, and then only you're just telling me and then. From where are you getting this n plus 1? Why are you using n plus 1? That's the question I asked. Why n plus 1? And if you think like this, last moment, it is not possible to score marks in this. Fine? Okay. It is totally wrong, Adya. What were you doing? Hmm? What were you doing? Tell me. Yesterday you attended, right? Even yesterday I taught this. What is wrong with you? You don't have a simple concept. You are telling some wrong answer. See, better leave. Adya, Joanna, you all can leave. Go through the recording and attend, students. Okay? You all can leave the class. Instead of wasting the time, you be busy with some other work. Go through the recording. Both of you can leave. Yes, you all can leave. No problem. Attend evening class. Go through the recording and attend evening class. If you're not answering, again I'll remove you all from the meeting. Because last moment I don't want to take risk. I'll just remove you all. I'll send a message to your parents. Adya and Joanna, you all can leave, students. If not, I'll remove from the meeting. No, Adya, your answers are wrong. It is clearly visible. I mean, it is clearly seen that you haven't understood anything. You didn't concentrate. No, Adya, it is wrong. N value you're giving wrong. How can it be 7 values are there? You have taken 7. That is wrong. Okay, you have not understood the concept. Your answer is wrong. Fine. So whatever you all are doing, just continue with that. Okay. You don't have to attend now. You continue. Attend evening. Both of you can leave, students. No, Adya and Joanna, I don't want to waste time. Okay. Answers are wrong, Adya. Whatever you answered was wrong. So better go through yesterday's class. Both of you will go through yesterday's class. If you genuinely want to study something, you will definitely go through yesterday's class and attend evening. Then you'll give me right answer. Fine? Answer right. You all can continue. If not, just skip. Concentrate from the next chapter. Please don't waste time. You all can leave, students. I'll give 2 minutes. Just leave the meeting. Yeah, that was wrong, Adya. Adya and Joanna. See, I'm not angry on you all. I don't want to waste time, students. Further, whatever I'm teaching, definitely won't be able to understand. If you're not able to do this concept, further questions you won't be able to understand. So it is waste of time, right? Waste of time. So please don't waste your time, students. Don't waste. Dedicate in some other things. You all can just leave. Dedicate your time in some other thing. I'll just send a message to parents. Fine. So complete that recording. Evening, next class, you'll answer well. If it is correct, you all can continue. Yes, both of you can leave. Adya and Lemuel, Joanna. Why are you late, Lemula? Okay, Naomi, answer the next one. How do you solve this? Tell me the cumulative frequency. Okay, now tell me, students, whatever Adya answered, was it correct? What's the point of arguing? Tell me the value. Next, cumulative frequency. Or is it very tough? Is this concept very tough to understand? Don't know what is wrong with the students. One, next, 1 plus 2 plus 3. What is the cumulative value we take? N is equals to. Mariana, do you know all this concept? Answer from this. Okay, I'll ask you the next one. Okay, tell me. What is no? You shouldn't directly start with 20 plus 1. Do you think this formula is correct? Hmm? This shows what you were doing. What is 20 odd or even? For you even to use that formula, then what are you answering? 20 plus 1. Tell me. 20 by 2 term plus next step. What is 10 plus 1? Or you took LCM for this. 11th term. Then what is 10th term? Where is 10 present? In between? Between S. Where is S given here? Okay, how do you solve, students? All of you tell me, how do you solve? What are you answering, Mariana? Where is 10th term? From where did we take this? N value. From where have we taken N value, students? From cumulative. So you have to check this in cumulative frequency. Where is 10th term here? Is 10 then 8 and 14. In between 8 and 14, take the 14th value. What do you get? Next, tell me the 11th term. Even for 11, you have to take 20. Half into 20 plus 20. Ariana, next time if you don't answer properly, same. Okay, I'll remove you from meeting, go through the recording and attend. Clear? Because you all don't concentrate, students. You'll understand some other thing, don't concentrate, write some rubbish and submit in the test paper. And you'll want me to sit and correct that. What's the value? Median is And what is mode? For mode, we don't need cumulative frequency. Just check frequency. Which one has more number? You'll have to try. At least try something. Then I can help you. Yesterday, last half an hour, I was teaching all this concept after break. Still, they are not able to answer. Fifth question. Which one is this? 26th, fifth question. 19.5. I mean, 20 is correct. Tell me mode, students. What is mode? Have we taken the values correct? Respond, all of you. How do you check mode? For mode, we don't need cumulative frequency. Yes, check the frequency. Which value is present more? 6, right? In 6, our answer is 20. Over the previous one, what did we get? First main, third one. What was the answer we got? 3 is correct, 2.5 is correct, 2.4. Find the median, students. What is required for median? All of you completed? Sum of observation? No, no, no. Summation of xi, fi. How many values are given? Lemula. 1 or 2? Two tables, right? So find the third one, students. After cumulative frequency, see, first we need to find mean question, right? So first we should have done. Okay, after CF, find XF, multiply X into F. Ignore the CF column. What is X into F? Mariana, you answer this. 5, 20. Next, you told you completed, right? You told you have done, right? You told you did, you completed. Then when I ask question, you're supposed to answer. You're sitting and multiplying now. What were you doing, Mariana? Without mean, then how is it possible? When did I give this question, students? Did I give it now or 10? In the beginning itself I gave, right? What were you doing, Mariana? Without solving, what were you doing? What is given in the question? What is given there? What do we need to find? Why didn't you find mean? Without XIFI, is it possible? Tell me. So each time I shout, I'm wasting time, right? For other students not able to teach. Hmm? Do one thing, Mariana. Go through the recording, practice well, attend tomorrow, attend evening. Okay. Same goes with Diyashri and Naomi. If you're not responding, students, if you're not completing, I'm going to remove from meeting. Complete the whole recordings and attend. Okay. Last moment, please don't act like solving the question. Sit and solve. If you're not able to solve, I'll teach. Same goes to Lemula. Fine. If you're not answering, I'll just remove students. Please don't waste your time here. Don't, instead of maths, do some other subject. Tell me XIFI. What next? 35. What is XF? X into F. So we don't need CF value. Do we need CF? CF is not required. I'll erase all this. What is CF value? Naomi, tell me CF, Naomi. CF. XF, sorry, XF. What is XF? I'm not asking overall in the sense, XF value. How was it 550? Or you're just giving random value? I think even you wouldn't have done. What about DHT? What's the answer? By the way your answer, I can easily identify students. Just a minute. Tell me the XF. What are the two columns we need? 390 F5. What is F5 value? 20. 0 and 0 gets cancelled. 39 divided by 2 is? Mean is 19.5. Mean is 19.5 is correct. But in textbook mode value, why is it given 21? Might be printing mistake. Okay, in textbook mode is wrong, students. Mode they have given it as 19. That is wrong. Shall we try the next one? Understood? For the following, the seventh one I'll teach you all. Find mean modal class. Okay, modal is the mode number of which one is present. The number of workers getting wages. Okay, seventh one will do it. Next, we have to start drawing the histogram now. Can you see the eighth question, ninth question, 10th one? What do we need to draw? Ogive graph or histogram? 11th one? 11th one is also histogram. Okay, 12th one? Again histogram, right? 12, 13, 14, 15. What about 15? Okay, now we need to plot in graph, students. We'll start from the last question, 15th question. Because it is 2023, 22, we'll go in the reverse direction. Next. Let us solve histogram. How do you solve histogram, students? We need only two things. No, we don't need. No, what did you ask? We don't need lemula. That is only for Ogive graph. Only for Ogive graph, we use cumulative frequency, right? Okay, the previous concept, is it clear? All of you understood? Fine. 7 minutes break. 11:30 will start. 11:30 to 12:30, I'll finish graph. After 7 minutes, we'll start. Okay, all of you online, shall we start? Yeah, look at the next one, students. See, we'll come back to this. So look at this second main. All of you, second main question. What is given? Joanna, read the question. What do you need to find? What is median marks given? 48. If median is given, first we have to start with median concept. Okay, so there are few values, students. What are the values given here? 13, 35, 43. Are they already arranged in ascending order? Read the question. The marks of 10 students of a class in an examination arranged in ascending order. Can you see it is already arranged? For median, yeah, median we don't need, we have to arrange in ascending. But in this question, it is already arranged, students. X plus 4, 55, 61, 71, 80. What do we need to find here, Joanna? We need to find mode. What do you mean by mode, Joanna? How do you calculate mode? How do you find mode? Yes, more number of times. Which number is repeated here? Is it possible to find? Why? What's the reason? Because there are unknown values. What is the unknown value here? 4. Only if you find the value of these two, you'll be able to find which number is present frequently, right? Yeah, more number of times. For that, mean value is given, median is given. Is Lemula online? Naomi, Lemula? Median is given, students. We have to make use of this median. First using median, we need to find x value. Once you get x value, substitute and find mode, median. Median is equals to 40. Okay, Joanna, tell me for median, how do you calculate median? There are only single values given here. First count the number of terms. How many terms are there? N is equals to 10. 10 is even or odd? Even. So what's the formula for median? If n is even, 1 by 2 for even number. So even this basic formula you don't know. N by 2 plus 1 term. Half into what is n by 2? What is n? 10 divided by 2 is fifth term plus fifth and sixth term. What is the fifth and sixth term in the question? X and x plus 4. How do you solve this question? All of you understood? You'll understand, students. Yeah, to find the value of x now in order to find the value of x, what is median value given? Substitute 48. Shift this 1 by 2 to the other side. What happens to 2 if it goes to the other side? Multiply. Is equals to x plus x is. Solve this equation. Yes. Be quick. Complete this, students. All of you will complete it. It's a simple concept, and few of you are not even concentrating, not doing it. You are waiting for me to write the questions, answers. What is wrong with you all? From 8th standard, you are solving this mean, median, mode question. Complete. Find the value of x, substituting those numbers, find the mode. Lemula, from the beginning, you have to write, not just calculating this part. Then when I was teaching, you were busy writing notes. Just now we completed, you're giving me the right answer. Don't write when I'm teaching, Lemula. Don't write. Listen. If you just want notes, I'll give you. It's there even online. You can just copy paste. So when I'm explaining, don't write, students. Concentrate when I'm explaining. Later you all can solve. Right. Arrange in ascending order. Median 10. So this is the logic you have to understand. For mode, all the numbers should be given. If any value is missing, median will be given. Use that median concept, find the value of x. Yeah, what's the value, students? 48 into 2, you get 92 is equals to 2x. What is x? Substitute the value here. I'll just write it top. Joanna, did you get 46 or still solving? Okay, complete. 46. Tell me the next step. In place of x, write 46. Next, what is the next value? 46 plus 4, 50. Tell me which value is repeated, students. More number of times. So what is mode? Mode is equal. Okay. Remember, when as soon as you find the value of x, that is not mode, students. This 46 is not mode. In this question, both are same. If they give such question, once you find the value of x, that is not the answer. Substitute that and check which number is repeated more number of times. Okay, sometimes you'll get different value. X will be different, mode will be different. Is it clear, all of you? So this is second type of question. Okay, I'll just read out quickly. First type, a single value will be given arranged in ascending order. Second type, it will already be arranged in ascending order. It is already arranged. In that, find the value of x using median concept. Third question is the same, just arrange in ascending order, find the mode. Fourth, fifth, sixth question. How did we solve fourth, fifth, and sixth? For median what do we need to find? For median, we need to find cumulative frequency. This is fixed. Remember this. For median, cumulative frequency. For ogive graph, we need cumulative frequency. Fine. Whether it is mean, median, or mode. Mean, median, mode, students. Mode. For mean, it is not a problem. Mean is fine. For median and mode, it has to be arranged in ascending order. The value has to be arranged in what? Ascending order. Okay, the value has to be arranged in ascending order. These are the rules you have to remember. Median, find cumulative frequency. Even for ogive graph, find cumulative frequency. And for all these questions, the xi value should be continuous, not discontinuous. It should be a continuous value. Okay, next question. Look at the seventh one, all of you. Seventh question. The following table. Have they asked us to draw any graph here? Is graph asked? No, graph is not required. Without graph, let us solve. It is given in a continuous value, students. What is the continuous value we have? 200 to 220. Okay, let me write all the values. 220, 240, 240, 260, 280. I'm solving the seventh question. Look at the seventh. 280, 300. First thing, tell me, is it continuous or discontinuous? The values are continuous or discontinuous? What do you mean by that continuous, students? After 220, is it getting repeated? 240, 260? Okay, what are the things we need to find here? Mean and model class. See, mode, number of workers. Second, third, fourth question. Using this, we can find, students. Using this value, we can find. But for mean, this is not possible. All of you will unmute and tell me the formula for mean. How do you find mean, students? When two values are given, divided by summation of fi. Okay, for xi, is this the value of xi? Can we take this and multiply? Then how do you find xi, student? How many of you remember how do you solve xi? See, I'll tell you one thing. Correct. 200 to 220 is the class interval. Yeah, Joanna, what do you call this? Whenever two values are given, what do we call, students? Oh, just a minute. Yeah, tell me, students. This is class interval. The reason is, can you see lower limit is given? Lower limit, and 220 is upper limit. Using this, we can plot graph. For graph, this is fine. For graph, we take class interval. This is what you call class interval. Graph. For graph, class interval is fine. Okay, I'll tell you all the difference. Whenever graph is not asked, we don't take this class interval. So you should remember all this. If not, you'll get confused while solving. See, if at all we had graph, students, if we had graph like this, we'd have started from 0. What's the other value we have? 200. After that we have 220. Next, what are the other values you have to take? 240, 260. It goes on, right? 260, 280. It goes on. Only for graph we take this, students. We call it as class interval. That is upper limit, lower limit. Upper limit and lower limit is useful only for graph. Here they didn't ask us to find graph. They have asked us to find mean. Okay, we need to find mean. So in order to find mean, the formula is summation of xi fi divided by summation of fi. This is not xi value. Okay, this is whenever class limits, two values are given, we call class interval. We have to convert this into class marks. Class marks. How do you convert into class marks, students? Divide these two. What is 220 minus 200? How much is 220 minus 200? 20. 20 divided by 2? 10. Add this 10 with all the first numbers. What is 200 plus 10? 30. Which means, what is this 210, students? Isn't it the exact middle value between 200 and 220? Middle value, right? So this is the formula we use. Now look here, for example, 3 and 5 is given. How do you find the middle value? What comes in between 3 and 5? 4. We know this because it is easy number. 3 and 5 is easy, you get 4. If the values are tough, I'll tell you how to find this 4. Take 5 and 3. Subtract 5 minus 3. What do you get? You get 2. Divide these 2 with how many numbers are we subtracting? How many numbers are we subtracting? 2 numbers. Divide that by 2. What's the answer you get? 1. Add this 1 with the starting number. 3 plus 1 is 4. Use the same concept. Use the same concept. We have taken 2 numbers, student. This is the formula for class marks. So 200 minus 220, you get 20. Divide 20 by 2 because we have taken 2 values. You get 10. Use this number and add with all the starting numbers. 230. What is 240 plus 10? 250. Next, tell me the number, students. Be quick. After 250, add 10 with all the starting numbers. 270. Next, 10 plus 280 is? Is it clear? All of you understood, or any doubts in this? Respond. You all understood how to find xi value, the middle value? Okay, some might be good with numbers as soon as they see the value, students. For example, what lies between 280 and 300? Exactly in between 280 and 300, you get 390. You can even think like that and right. If not, use the formula. Next, how do you solve this question? You need summation of xi fi. Tell me the next step, Joanna. What do you do next? This is xi. What is fi? Is it given in the table? Yeah, tell me those values. 8. Have they asked us to find median in this question, students? Is median required? If median is required, we need cumulative frequency, right? So we don't need to find cumulative frequency. We have xi fi. Okay, we have to start from the second and the third column, students. Now, if I need summation of fi, summation meaning is sum. Before that, I need xi fi value. What is xi fi? What do you have to do, Joanna? Yeah, multiply which two? Yes, all of you completed. Be quick. So here, this exercise is known as class marks, students. Whenever we need to find mean, remember we need class marks. You can't use class interval. This is known as class marks. Five ones are 5, 5 twos are 10. You know how to multiply this, right? 230 into 20 students, right? 0, multiply 2 into 230. How many zeros are there? Joanna, how do you multiply this? How many zeros are there total? Then, what do you do with 2? 46, right? The direct answer. 4600. 4600. Next, 2500. 2700. Multiply this. And 9s are 81. 8. 2, 6. 9 twos are 18. 9 twos are 18 plus 8. What did you get, Joanna? 26. Okay. 2610. Next. Adya online? Continue from the next question, Adya. What were you doing yesterday, Adya? Yesterday when I was teaching those basics? No, you answered. You gave wrong answer. Okay. So your answers. The reason is just because you didn't understand, you went through the recording, right? Now, did you understand how to solve? So it's going to be the same, Adya and Joanna. And from next time, not only all students, whoever doesn't answer, I'll remove from the meeting, send a message to parents. We have another 1.5 months. That's it. So when you're attending the class only for 1.5 hours or 2 hours maximum, try to attend. Avoid phone, using phone, other things. If you're busy with other things, don't attend max, student. Don't waste your time. Okay, Adya, concentrate from the next question. Go through this in the recording. What's the value? What did you all tell? Diyashri, Naomi, what did you all get? Let me rejoin. Let me reshare the screen. Give me a minute. Now is it fine? Can you all see the screen? Tell me the value 12 into 330 students. 3,960. Next, 2,800. How do you solve this question? Summation of XIFI. Look at the XIFI column. Summation meaning you have to add all the values, right? All these values. Divided by what is Fi? Add the second column. Yes, complete it. I've written all this. Add this. Complete it later, student. Just complete this. Mean value. Okay. Because we have done this in the last exercise. We have solved more than 10 questions related to mean. So all you have to do is add those two values, divide it. Add and divide, you'll get the answer. In this concept, it is more about mode, students, not mean. More about mode. Okay. Look at the second part of the question. We are solving the seventh main, second question. Modal class. What do you mean by mode? What is mode? Value is repeated. Okay. For mode, we don't need this value. We don't need class marks. Fine. So look at Fi. Which one has more value in Fi? 10? No, no, not like that, students. Which one has more number of count? Not 10. Highest value. Value. 20. Yeah, not 10. 10 is, that doesn't mean just because 10 is present twice. Okay, it is not that 10 is present twice, so that's the answer, students. Fi stands for frequency. How do you check frequency from 200 to 250? How many times 200 to 250 is present? 5 times. How many times 200 to 240 value is present? 20 times. Just because 10 and 10 is given, you shouldn't take 10. Okay, if you will take 10, what answer will you all write? Will you write these two together? Is it possible then? You should think before answering. 10 is not the answer. Which one is present more? I mean, value is highest. Which value is highest in F? 20. For 20, what is the value? What value do we have? That's the answer. 220 to 240 is the answer. Is it clear? 220 to 240. Tell me the next one. The number of workers getting. We have two values here. This is wages. The first column is wages, students. Then number of workers. Fi stands for number of workers. So for modal question, we don't need class marks. We don't need class marks. That was only for mean. After that, just ignore that. Just ignore Fi value. Look, wages. Then this is Fi stands for number of workers. Fine. So you don't have to create a new table, student. Just continue with the same table. Look, just for explanation purpose, I'm going to cancel out these two things. These two things are not required for modal calculation. Okay, so we need the first one and the third column. First and the third column. Next. What is the next question asked here? Modal value is done. Third one. The number of workers getting daily wages below 300. Wages in which column? First column or the third column? Wage. First column. Look at 300. Can you see 300 given? 300. So the number of workers getting daily wages below 300. Below 300. Where is 300, students? Up to 9 is 300, right? Up to this 9. So below 300, you have to add all these values. What are the values you need to add? Below 300, 5 plus 20 plus 9. If it is above 300, what are the values you have to consider for above 300? 80. Yes, 6, 12 and 18. Read the question once. Once again, look here. The number of workers getting daily wages. So what do we need to calculate here? Find what? Number of, where are number of workers? First or third column? Third column. So from first column, you have to take 300, relate that with the third column. Add all these values, copy the thing. Number of workers getting wages. Write that. Let me erase this. Write the statement. Write second question. Number of workers. Copy the entire thing, students. Copy from textbook is equals to, add this. 25, 35, 45, 45 plus 9 is 54. All of you have written this table, right? This table. Okay. For mean, calculate it later, students. See, these two values are distracting. I'll just remove these two values. For mode, whatever is given in the question, that is enough. These two values is what we require for mode. Yes, complete. Add this. I'll teach you the second and third. After this, we have graph question related to graph. See, it is so simple. All you have to do, just concentrate. It is so easy to solve. Each question you get it for 4 marks. 54. Shall we try the third one? Third one is done. So sorry, fourth question. What is given? All of you will read the fourth. The number of workers getting how much? 260 or more? Where is 260 given? 260 is related to which one? Up to 10. But you need more. Should I consider 260 or above that? After this 260, can you see the other values? Yeah, next, they've given a range more than 260. Look here, more than 260, but less than how much, students? Less than what? Less than 340, right? Look at 340. 340 has how many workers? Well, so above that, you have to take above that. More than 260 meaning this. Less than 340 is these three values. So what are the values I have to add? Is this concept clear? Okay, once again, more than 260 meaning I have to take after 260 whatever numbers are there. Less than 340 is above 340 whatever numbers are given. 9, 10, 6. More than 260, less than 340. Let me check the values. 340 or 360? Okay, less than 340 is correct. No, less than 340 in the sense, even this 12 you have to include, students, 12. Because the 8th one is after 340, right? 8 is after 340. Which means you have to include even this. Look, I'll draw it in the green line. If it is more than 260, students, don't consider 10. Start from the next value. Less than 340 meaning less than 340, include even this 12. So these are the four numbers you have to take. 9 plus 10 plus 6 plus 12. 9 plus 10, 19, 6, 25. 25 plus 12 is 37. Understood, Joanna? Now what if I give less than 320 students? What do you mean by less than 320? Up to 320, how many values are given? 6, right? Less than 320 meaning including the 6, you should count all these values. 20 plus 5 plus 10 plus 10 plus 9 plus 6. You should count all these values. Less than 320 meaning. Okay. So count up to 320, whatever values are given. Frequency. The frequency is known as number of workers. Add all those concepts. Next. If I tell more than 300 students, what do you mean by more than 300? If it is more, don't include this for more. From where you have to include? What are the three values you have to include if it is more than 300? These three. For more than, don't include that number. After that, whatever you get. Maximum only these type of questions you'll get. Median, mode, less than, greater than, and this fourth question, in between question. The number of workers getting 260 or more. Yes. This is 4 marks, Diyashri. See, can you see the date given here, students? Is this, can you see the dates given? 19. 19 is this question, sixth question. Okay. Similar, we solved the fifth one. I made you all do the fifth one. What about the seventh one? Is any date mentioned? No date, which means, yeah, wherever dates are mentioned, that has come for the board exam. That's the meaning. Where dates are not mentioned, this is given by author, students, this textbook author. It is not that important, but there are chances of getting such question. And it was totally different, so I made you all solve. Next, wherever dates are given, 2015, 13, we'll solve those questions. Okay. Wherever dates are not mentioned, that is not given in the, given for board exam. It is given by author and it is for practice. We'll have to practice. Okay, next we have 8 to 15. 8 to 15 questions. Let me quickly read out. What is given in the 8th question? Okay, this question, this answer I didn't write. What's the answer for this, students? 4th question. 10 plus 9, 37. You get 37. For another 20 minutes. Yes. Adya, read out the 8th question. Okay, what do we need to draw, students? Histogram graph, right? Graph is required. Histogram and hence calculate what? Mode. What are the keywords here? Tell me the keywords, histogram and mode. Next, tell me, read the ninth one, Adya. Yeah, read the ninth one. Just read, tell me the keywords. What type of graph is required? Say histogram and mode is required. Tell me the 10th one. Okay, I'll write HM. 11th one, same. Okay, 12th one. Again, mode, right? So median, mean question is done. Median and mean. Now it is all about mode, students. Mode question. And for mode, which type of graph is required? For mode, which type of graph? Histogram. So reading the question is very important. Just don't blindly take the values and start solving. You will not understand. Read the question. Look, even 13th one. Histogram, mode. 14, 15. Everything is almost the same. Histogram and mode. Right? So with the help of histogram, only one value is possible. That is mode, students. Mode. You can't plot mean and median. Remember this. I mean, it's not like you can't plot. We can plot. They won't ask question like this. Histogram. Okay. We always find mode. Look at the 15th question. What is the date mentioned in the 15th question? Which year? Which year they have given this question? 2023. Right? In 2023, histogram. Okay. 2023, 22, 20. We'll go in the reverse order. First, whatever is given in the recent year, we'll solve that. From 15, we'll go 14, 13, where the dates are mentioned. These questions, students, 9, 10, 11, you can practice it for homework. 9, 10, and 11. Shall we start solving the 15th one? Histogram question. All of you have graph with you? Graph? Yes. Take the graph sheet, I'll explain. Just concentrate one question. Look how easy and simple it is to solve. 300 to 400, 400 to 500. Yeah, get graph, students. Be quick. We'll solve one question. Remaining two or three will complete evening. And tomorrow or Monday, I'll be starting new chapter. All of you got the graph? Shall we start plotting? What about Joanna, Adia, Naomi? Got it right? Lebula? Yeah, concentrate one or two graphs, students. Other things are simple. Only thing, there are only three concepts here. What we solved. Okay, in mode, there were only three concepts. One is using the formula method. Second one, we need to find mode, median together. This type of question. Third one is the graph question. That's it. Third one is the graph one. Fine. In order to plot the graph, let it be any chapter in mathematics. The graph question, the first value should be continuous. Is it continuous? After 300, is it getting continued here? This is known as continuous. If it is discontinuous, I have taught you how to convert. First concept. Make sure the values are continuous. This is daily income. Next, just copy this, whatever is given in a vertical manner, like this, tabular form. Next, we have number of workers. Number of workers 6, 10, 14, 16, 10, and 4. Next, look at the question. Have they mentioned any scale? Do we need to use any scale in graph? Read the question and tell me, students, what scale they have told us to use. 2 centimeters 100. Next, on one axis, another 2 centimeters equals to 2 workers. I'll explain what that is. First, write this table. Remember, students, for mode, we don't need cumulative frequency for mode. Write this table. All of you write it. Okay, shall we plot histogram? Shall we start? Out of these two, which one we take in x-axis and which is y-axis, students? Which is supposed to be x? The first one. The first one is always x-axis. Second one is y-axis. One more thing. Can you see x-axis? Everything is continuous. We have upper limit and a lower limit. Upper limit, lower limit. Whichever has upper limit, lower limit, that has to be on the x-axis, students. X-axis. Draw two axes like this. Use a ruler and draw it neatly. X-axis, y-axis. So 0. Wherever it meets, 0. First number we have 200. 200. Next we have 300. 400. Count the number of values, students. 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes. 500, 600, 700, 800. Be quick. First complete for x-axis. Then I'll tell you for y. Okay. Yeah, for histogram, we don't take cumulative frequency, students. We just make use of frequency. Fine. Your daily wages income. Daily income. Next. In y-axis, number of workers. Y-axis. Now, let us go back to the scale. What they have given. Take 2 centimeter. This graph itself is a 2 centimeter graph. What do you mean by that? They have told us to take 2 centimeters equals to how much? Rupees 100. And next 2 centimeter is equals to two workers in the other axis. They didn't mention x-axis or y-axis. I'll tell you how to find it. Look at other two workers. Now, 2 centimeter is nothing, but each box is 2 centimeters, student. This one box is 2 centimeter. So don't get confused. One box is 2 centimeter. Where are 2 centimeter is equal to rupees 100. What do you mean by rupees here? Number of workers or wages? Rupees, meaning daily income, right? So where should I take 2 centimeter is equals to 100? X-axis or y-axis? X-axis. Can you see each box we have taken 100, 200, 300, 400, right? So it doesn't mean you have to start from 100, students. The difference should be 100. 2 centimeter is equals to 100 is the difference. Is the difference constant for everything? 200 to 300, 300 to 400? That's the meaning of scale, whatever scale they have given. Next, tell me for y-axis, what do we need to take? One box has how many workers? Two workers. So start from 2. What are the numbers I have to take? Respond all of you. 2. Next, yes, 8, 10, 12, 16, 18, up to 18. What is the lowest number we have in number of workers? 4. Highest value? 16. But I have taken up to 18. I have taken up to 18. Let us plot histogram. Look at histogram. From 0 to 200, students. From 0 to 200, no value. From 200 to 300, how many workers are there? Yes, 6 workers. Look at 200 to 300, all the way up to 6. Draw a box like this. Histogram is, the meaning of histogram is rectangular box. You need to draw a rectangular box like this. All this I have taught you all. We did 2 weeks back itself. We completed in statistics, histogram and frequency polygon. Next, tell me from 300 to 400, what is the value, students? It should be continuous. All of you will complete this. 300 to 400 is 10. Continue the graph. Then we have 14. Look at this. And one more thing, how does this F column look like, students? Number of workers. What type of table is given? Isn't it 2 times table? Right? That's the reason they have given. Each box is 2 workers. 2 workers is 2 times table. They have followed 2 times table. Next, 14 is done. 16. After that, just continue. 16. After 16, it is 10. From 600 to 700, 10. Draw a straight line. Use a ruler, students. Here, it is difficult for me to solve. You all use a ruler. Up to this 10. Then next, we have 4. Complete it till here. Up to here, histogram is done. Histogram graph is done. Now we need to find the mode value. Histogram and find mode distribution. If you will do it till here, 3 marks. And 1 mark is for mode calculation. Total 4 marks question. Okay, so the keywords are histogram and mode. They are one pair, histogram and mode. All of you will use a ruler. Ruler to draw straight line. The students done, completed. All of you done. Who's there online? Adia, Lemula, Tiyash. Next, mode. If you want to find mode, students, which one has highest value? What do you mean by mode? What did I tell you? Highest value, right? Yeah. In frequency, which one has highest value? Yes. Highest, yes. Highest value. I'm not asking which one is repeated more. Which number is repeated more? 10. That is not the answer. I'm talking about highest value. Which is highest? Yes, 16. So don't get confused. For mode, we always take the number which is present more. Highest value 16. Now, for 16, which value is given here? 500 to. Can you see the 500 and 600 column bar? Yes. So what you do in the starting value, students, from the starting value, draw a straight line for the next one. It should be X diagram, X mark. Then in the ending value, in the ending 600 value, connect it here to the previous one, to the previous. You should draw X diagram like this. All of you got X value. Use a scale. Use a scale. Then this point is the mode value. This point, draw a straight line, bring it down. All of you will bring it down like this. I'm getting somewhere around 500. After 500, I'm getting 3 lines. 3 or 4 lines, students. 3 lines. What about your answer? That's it. Mode concept is done. Use the same concept. They have given around 10 questions. You solve any 4 or 5 questions. That is enough. No need to solve all the questions. What's the answer you all got after drawing this X diagram? After 500, how many lines are you all getting? All of you are getting 3 lines. So what does that mean, students? After 500, if it is 3 lines, 510, 520, 530. What's the answer in textbook? Can you all check? It can be 520, 530, 540. You will get marks. 525. Fine. See, you still get marks whether it is 520, 530, 540. If it lies anything plus minus 5 is not an issue, students. You'll get marks. Tell me where exactly your line meets. Is it in the third line or in between second and third line? The blue in the center. So that means it is 525, right? After 500. If this blue line meets in the second line, look here, students. If the blue line joins the second line, it is 200. If the blue line connects the third line, it is 300. Sorry, 30. Not 300, 30. 20 and 30. If the blue line is in between, take 25. Add 500 plus 25, 525. If it is in the third line, take 500 plus 30, 530. Second line, 500 plus 20, 520. What about Joanna and Adya? What did you all get? Diyashri, Naomi? A third line, 530. You still get one. 2 lines after 500, so it is 520. The answer in textbook, oh fine, fine students. The answer in textbook is 525. It varies. It is not exactly the same because this is graph, students. Fine. Are we doing any addition subtraction here? All of you will respond. For this question, did we add it? No. Addition subtraction. Whenever you add and subtract 20 plus 30, what's the answer? Is this same for everyone? Everyone gets 50, right? Everyone is getting 50 because we are adding and subtracting, students. In graph question, remember, in graph, it is not the same for all. In graph question, construction. So when you're solving, if the answer is varying, don't have to worry about that. In graph construction, we are not adding anything. We're not adding and subtracting. We are using pencil and scale, ruler. So because of the diagram, 1 or 2 points will vary. That doesn't matter. So the answer in textbook is 525. If you're getting 520, 530, 535, 515, 535, all these are fine. Okay, all these are fine. So those who don't understand the concept, if you write irrelevant answer, if you write 400, 600, definitely they'll give you 0. Plus minus 10, 20, that is fine, acceptable. You'll get full marks. All of you understood what is histogram and mode? How to apply mode? 2023 they have given, student. Look at 2022. Same. But this is model paper. They have given. Isn't it the same question? Similar question. In x-axis you take 5 and 10. What about 2020? Is it similar question? Right? Instead of 200, 300, they have given 3000, 4000. So this is what I tell. Just concentrate 2 questions. That is enough. 2 questions you'll be able to solve. Oh, look, 2018, 2020, 18. In between 19, 21, 24, 25, they've given other chapter, not from the same chapter. They've given it from mean and graphical representation, ogive. All of you remember ogive graph? Yeah, they've given it from ogive, students. So every alternate year, they're repeating the questions. Alternate year, similar questions are being repeated. So we'll just solve 12, 13, 14, 15. And previously we solved first 3 or 4 questions. That is enough. Okay. And for revision, I'll mark homework. Now, again, the next class will be at 4:30. All of you will attend at 4:30. Those who are not able to attend, go through the recording. Whatever I teach, same thing will be recorded. Go through at 4:30. Yeah, 4:30 to 6 o'clock. Before that, students, before that, just try to solve the 14th question. Will you try the 14th one? Try one question and send it to me. Send it along with the graph. I'll check. If that one question is right, that means you have understood the concept. Right? So that's it. 4:30 or maximum 5 o'clock, students, because I have some work. If I don't start at 4:30, I'll send a message. Maximum, I'll start at 5. 5 to 6 or 6:30, you all will have the class. You'll have any other class? Science, other subject tuition? Okay, complete. Okay, fine, Adya. Complete that one question, student. Practice one question. That's it for this session. All of you can leave.